Forest drums. Here we're talking about two kind of rests, the whole rest and the half rest. So a whole rest, it's when you see a little dark rectangle hanging down from the fourth line. That means that you have to wait for 4 beats. So you have to count 4 beats and play nothing. It's a 4 beats of silence sign. Now this sign, which looks similar, but if you look closely, it's actually a little different. It sits on top of the third line. Okay, so that means 2 beats of silence. Again, you count those 2 beats, but you play nothing because it means that you have to be silent for 2 counts. Okay, so for his drums, you can see your right hand starts with that whole rest, whole sign rest. So the first part right here, your right hand plays nothing, but your left hand plays these first 2 beats. So you play 1, 2, and then 3, 4 right here, 2 beats. You have to be silent. Again, so we'll start from the beginning. Your hand positions are in D. D means your pinky is on the D. And for the right hand, since it's right hand, it's a little bit different than your left hand, right? So it's kind of like a reflection. So if that means your pinky on D, that hand means your thumb is on D. So that's your starting position for the right hand. Let's start from the beginning. First line. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're playing your D note and A for 2 times. 1, 2, and then you rest for 3, 4. Okay, so one more time from the beginning. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the first line. So during that first line, you can read that you start softly. It's piano. And then when you're getting further down here, it says growing louder. So you start quietly and then you grow louder here. So measure 5, or the second line. Again, remember what we count as a measure. A measure is a space between these bar lines right here. So you see that bar line? That's a measure sign. So this space right here, what we'll call a measure. That's your another measure, another measure, another measure. So in the beginning of every line, they count it for you. See that 5 right there in the square? That means measure 5. Well, you can double check. Let's go back to the top and count our first 4 measures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's measure 5. So let's go start from measure number 5. Still D position. Right, that's your positions. And left hand goes first on the count 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So notice that your left hand holds on to the first 2 notes through the 2 measure line. See right here? Second measure, bar line. So you have to hold it through. Total for 8 counts because of the tie. That's a tie. The same thing is going to happen here. So you play these 2 notes here, and you have to hold it through these 2 lines. Then only here you play them again, and again 2 measures. Hold. Measure 9 coming up. Here you can see that you have to play these first 2 notes right here, but you hold in for 4 measures. So you have 4 beats, 4 beats, 4 beats, 4 beats. So totally you can do math. 4 times 4, 16 beats. Just these 2 notes. Well, we'll say it's 1 note. It's a double note. Okay. So I will do one more time from here. Measure 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Second page. Your left hand is going to jump back and forth between D and C. So that's a new position right here. And then you go back to the D. And the same thing is going to happen right here. Measure 17, 18. Measure 18, you have a C note in here, C and G. Then go back to the D. And then you stay here for the rest of the song besides the last two measures. So here you have to move an octave lower. See that sign right here? It means an octave lower. So I'm going to play from section 13, well, measure 13. Ready? Go. 3, 4. 3, 4. 3, 4. 3, 4. 25. 2, 3, last line. 3, 4. Move down, up, lower. Okay. Going to start from the very beginning and play it throughout. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. Getting louder. 3, 4. 3, 4. 1. 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 3, move down, move up, move down, move up, 2, 3, 4. Move down. Happy practicing.